There was an unspoken rule in every motel hall. Boys could come inside your room, but you take the fall. And if you cross their doorway, same verdict every time. Consent disappeared the second you crossed either line. The party stayed in boys' rooms, whiskey, smoke, and fear. Managers called it family, while danger gathered near. Conference room smiles when the owners came around. And back behind closed motel doors, where no one made a sound, they taught us silence like religion, taught us blame before our names. By the time the damage happened, we already carried shame. We were kids with quotas, sold town to town, broken in cheap motel rooms. No one spoke about, they left us on highways, bruised beneath the stars. Some got beaten bloody, some disappeared in bars. And every time we cried for help, they asked one thing: how much of your quota did you make? Most of the seasoned managers were running from the law, wanted men with fake smiles and violence in their jaws. Mine wound up in prison years after I got free. Murder charges finally catching what he'd always been to me. I watched crews go to war one night out in a parking lot, bottles smashing faces while fists and boots were thrown. One manager got hit by a car and stood back up one more, and somehow we still worked the next damn day. They dropped me near nightfall in a neighborhood at war. Sirens singing somewhere while gangs circled the block. A store clerk pulled me off the street and locked the front behind, and all I feared was telling them I missed my quota. That drop didn't matter if the danger wore a badge or wore a grin. Didn't matter what was done to us once we walked back in. Girls got hurt, boys got hurt, nobody stopped a thing. Handlers only cared about the numbers we could bring. Mail got filtered through the managers weeks before it reached our hands. They cut the ties back home on purpose, kept us strangers to ourselves. We were kids with quotas, sold town to town, broken in cheap motel rooms. No one spoke about, used as bait in bar fights, contracts bought and sold, passed from hand to hand like we weren't human souls. And every time we cried for help, they asked one thing: how much of your quota did you make? There are weeks my mind won't open, whole nights lost in black, like somebody else survived it and never made it back. Maybe part of me kept walking while the rest learned how to hide. Maybe that's the only reason Pretty somehow stayed alive. We were children dressed like workers, learning fear instead of trust. And the world kept buying books, never asking what it cost. Now the memories come like sirens, flashing red across my sleep. But the ghosts they built inside me don't get to bury me, no. Pretty didn't survive, but somehow I'm alive.